Greetings and salutations, cadets. Welcome back to Hades, where... I don't know if you guys saw it on the Twitch stream where it happened, which, by the way, twitch.tv/gracenote0. They changed Hell Mode. Most specifically, they changed the mandatory packs of punishment. They finally listened to feedback and took out budget cuts. Like, oh my god. I'm so happy. They did alter it so the pact of punishment where I believe healing is reduced. I can't remember the name of it exactly. Something consequences. That one's mandatory now, but I'll gladly take that and be happy and be able to actually make full use of my mirror. That's great. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. Go ahead and talk to everyone in the Great Hall.
Wait, what happened?
I'll figure it out.
My list says you got killed by a redacted? What's that even mean?
I wonder what
this.
what could that mean?
Don't want to talk about it. Father's still up there.
What a jerk.
Zagreus is preoccupied with scratching and biting at himself.
Must have missed Achilles. What do these shades have to say for
The
themselves?
hole, that could have been worse. Cause of death shipwreck. Well, it could be worse, but that still kind of sucks.
It's awfully quiet here, you know, when you're out and about. Makes me a bit self-conscious, truth be told, seeing as ostensibly I'm the musician of this court.
Nix, this may be an odd question, but do you know what the fates may have in store for me? They are your daughters, right?
The three fates are my daughters, yes, my child. However, I am no more privy to their workings than the naive mortals living up above. Not even the Olympians can know the weavings of the fates.
You need to start doing these. Fountain Chambers and Elysium are really nice. And then we gotta push towards the 20% more there.
House contractor, my good shade, have yet another job for your distinguished team. Fish delivery for the head chef.
Diamond for 2 Titan Blood? Okay.
Freshly caught, just for you, chef.
Ooh, 2 Nectar though.
Use them wisely, my friend.
And we have enough for... Oh, what? Alright, let's go for this.
Contractor,
Sure.
I would ask that you pursue this job. I'll be excited to see the result.
Then let's start going for Fated Keys. So Fated Authority is... It allows you to re-roll one of the rooms, like the room rewards. And we'll talk about it a little bit more once we actually get into the map.
Let's make it happen.
But these are very, very powerful. And even after you max out on keys, it's it's still worth it to go after at least like one extra Fated Authority.
I hope you're having a nice day. Even though you don't want to live here anymore, Your Highness.
Oh,
And there she goes again.
what'd I get?
Is this all that the fates have planned for me?
Ooh,
It was inevitable. Thanks.
let's see here. Well, might as well use the 6 keys for deep pockets, right? Plus, do I have all the weapons unlocked?
I should go.
I don't. Okay, so I need 2 more keys. What is it? The exchange rate for keys? Gems?
I've come
Crap.
for questionable deals.
Well...
Night
Alright.
and darkness.
Guess I'll remax out that. I still need to make my way towards privileged status, though.
All
For
right.
big damage increase.
My keepsakes.
We're not trying to force anything in particular, I don't think. So let's go ahead and start with our coin purse. Guess we did sword earlier, right? 6.
Should take my spear.
6.
Hey, boyo.
Everything heats 6 right now? It is. Okay, cool. Let's actually go for shield since it has the 20% bonus for darkness.
Hey, pal, watch where you throw those bloodstone things of yours. You drop them, you go pick them up, you understand? But if somebody gives you grief, you got my permission to chuck one right in his eye.
Right into his eye.
I'll just aim generally for the midsection, since the eyes are a lot harder to hit in my experience. Blowing out the heat gauge isn't going to do me any favors here.
Lasting consequences, that's what it is. So each rank makes any source of health or health restoration less effective by 25%. In the grand scheme of things, overall, it's a lot better that we just don't have budget cuts. Because eventually you'll start getting things that will help curve the RNG or curve like the damage to your favor. That's nice.
Looks to me like you could use a little help, so I'll just have a look in my big bag of blessings here, and oh, here's just the thing.
Attack is stronger. Special is stronger. 20% chance to deal damage. Dash strike deals more damage. As much as I want Hunter Dash, just to get this out of Fated Choice. That'll happen eventually, and with a better rarity. I want to make sure we could just continue on and actually complete the runs. So let's go with the Epic here. Special stronger, 20% chance to deal critical damage. That's not bad.
The dead had better hide.
And as soon as you keep Bull Rush, you can cancel into like a special really quick, and then go right back to smacking things.
Fishing point there. Come to me, fishies. Got a bite. Another hellfish.
Gets even better once you start getting aspects of weapons, specifically aspect of chaos, where at max rank you're tossing out, I believe, like 5 shields per special every time you bull rush. So you want to get into the habit of like this kind of attack string here, because as long as you're facing towards the enemies, like you're safe from frontal attacks, and then you could just tack on the extra special like pretty much for free. Let's go for Uncle Poseidon. We want boons to help, like, strengthen our loadout. Like, we want to build a foundation for a build. Like, we want to fill out our attack, our cast, our special. Like, all the necessary T1 stuff, basically. Whoops. So ideally, like, what I like doing is I build the foundation. So fill out with the gods I want to focus on with attack, special, cast, dash, and aid as well. I guess like the core 5. Aids, or the calls technically come out later on and whatnot. Like usually you'll see attack, special, and casts and dashes a lot more frequently. At least that's what they changed with one of the recent patches. But those base 5 are always tier 1 rarity when it comes to boons. But when you start pairing gods and goddesses, that's what leads you into your duos, and that's usually what I try to focus like my builds around.
Why, nephew, you procured the rod of fishing, I detect. Fine handiwork, if I say so myself. Its line is nigh invisible, and causes denizens of my domain to flock to it like mortals to temples of mine. Good fortune with that thing.
An exchange.
Honestly, I really want to keep my special. Tidal Dash is pretty good, though. We'll go for Tidal Dash.
The ocean's fury.
We'll go ahead for the Chaos Gate, because Darkness is great, but I'd rather get a boon to help us out for, you know, the mid-late game of our run, depending on, like, what's here. Do I have the... Yes, I do.
Lord Poseidon offered you his blessing, it would seem. He can be rather boastful and belligerent, exhibiting the most unattractive manners of your father and Lord Zeus alike.
I'm kind of thinking for going... I'm thinking about going for Caustic Affluence. 65% extra cash is really, really nice, and helps give us more options later on, whether it's just buying things from Well of Charon or from Charon himself. It's really nice. 5 chambers for just you know, a little bit over center heart kinda sucks. 3 chambers with minus 51% movement speed isn't that bad, honestly. You spend a lot of time either bull rushing or charging with shield, so you're not really worried about your running speed. 33% is not too bad, but I like the idea of going for this. We just have to be careful with the bombs, for sure. Wow, really? Only 4 enemies? Alright. It's for me.
What's on offer?
Yeah, let's go for the yarn. Could help us out.
Don't get in my way. Back.
Just want to make sure I'm like dashing away from each corpse. Just want to throw those bombs at me.
Phew.
Poseidon, have you run, huh? One of the things we definitely want, though, is we want to try to get ruptured as soon as possible. There's a tier 2 boon for Poseidon. Actually, no, we don't really care for that right now. I keep thinking like we have privilege status on our mirror, which again, if any enemy is afflicted with 2 curses at any given time, or status effect, at max rank, that thing will give you an extra 50% flat damage, which is pretty nice. Like anytime you're able to just do more damage, it ends up making your run safer, because enemies can't hurt you if they're dead, right? That's typically how it goes.
Olympus, I accept this message.
An epic flood shot's actually not too bad, and that does help us open us up for certain duos. Like we could make this an Artemis, Poseidon, Demeter run, because the flood or the duo between Poseidon Demeter is actually pretty solid. But I kind of want to just get Tempest Strike, because 42% is really nice, and being able to shove enemies into walls a little bit faster seems pretty good too. Maybe we will try to force Demeter next region. Because I really want to get that duo. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll see if we can get maybe either a Demeter Strike or a Demeter Attack, or crap. Well, I guess maybe we go Dionysus. I mean, their duo's not too bad either.
Ready, lads?
Okay, so maybe we go for a Dionysus build. Dionysus attack. Oops. Oops. Ow. Okay, that was really bad. There we go.
Hey, Zach, got to tell you, I cannot believe that little Artemis is hanging out with you. She doesn't hang with anybody, man. But I digress. Take this.
An attack, please. Drunken Strike. There it is. Cool.
Cheers to that.
Alright, with the exception of our call, we have our foundation. We're trying to force a way to get ruptured, so our cast and our... I keep talking about privilege status. So let's think if I had privilege status on our mirror. We want to get T2 Poseidon ASAP, and we probably want to continue forcing out either Dionysus or Poseidon next region, so we can either get their duo boon together, which I believe every boon you get afterwards, following that, will be at bare minimum epic, which is purple. Pretty dang nice. We do need gems. I'm kind of curious to see if there's anything in here that I can get.
Greetings, Charon.
Zeus. I think that might be a little bit too greedy going for 4 gods. Let's go for the heart though.
Should be useful.
Let's start building up our health. Ow. Let's keep charging through them. Let's see what this Infernal Trove has for us too. I mean, technically we could top off on health. Sure.
Come forth, wretches, and stop this meddler.
Meddler. Keep dashing through. There we go.
Who is going to clean all
Yeah,
this
that
up?
works. Still a little slow, but hey, we topped off on health. That's always nice. We'll go for the key so we can get that Fated Authority. Oh gosh. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and just charge through. Numbskulls have such low health anyway that you don't really need to do anything fancy. Just fight. There we go.
That key, it granted me Fated Authority.
Okay. Can't alter the NPC event, so we'll talk to Sisyphus.
What if it isn't you?
And we'll make sure to give him some nectar. Because we want his companion.
Prince, you being serious right now? Is that from me?
You deserve better, Sisyphus. This really isn't much, but maybe it'll help you while away the days, nights, whatever time it is. Sisyphus, have you had run-ins with Tisiphone the Fury here before? She isn't much for conversation, I don't think.
Tisiphone? Why, yes, I have in fact, Prince said. She's visited on multiple occasions, truth be told. So she's back, is she?
She is, although I think she's back to deal with me. I'll have to keep her plenty busy just in case.
Appreciated, Prince. Of all the Fury sisters, she's the one I would least care to see. But if she does stop by, you know, that's how it goes.
Oh. He basically just calls everyone a murderer.
Good idea.
A lot of cash. Oh. Force our way into shop. I guess we'll talk about Fated Authority next stage. Let's get our hammer.
Should help keep me going.
Bad flight. Your special can strike up to 3 additional foes before returning. That's actually pretty good with our build right now. Because we have a pretty much like a damage boon, so it being able to hit more things is great. It's like a ghetto aspect of chaos, basically. Which we also get it out of our list as well, so that's not too bad. I kind of want to save money, but at the same time, let's go ahead and spend it. Let's see if we can get something good here. Ooh, 91%? On the base damage of that? That's not bad. Yeah, I'll go ahead and buff that up.
I bet Tisiphone's up.
Nope, Meg.
Not quite.
Huh. Not even Tisiphone could stop you. Your father must be sorely disappointed.
He's difficult to please, that much is true. What happened to Tisiphone anyway? She isn't much for conversation.
It runs in the family. Tis only knows her work. And professional distance is important.
You say that, but we're gonna romance the crap out of you.
Come closer.
Oops. I couldn't get my shield up in time.
Let's not get overconfident. You better run. Come, wretches. How dare you?
Ow. 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 Took a lot of stupid hits on this fight. That Captain America shield bounce, I just hit her right in the back. I love it.
Yes.
Took a little bit of damage here, but it's okay. Not death to 5, so.
You're not permitted to leave, Tartarus.
Well, Father, I'm trespassing through your secret hall and going up.
Let's see here. We're trying to force out the Poseidon Dionysus boon. So let's go ahead and force out... Go with Poseidon.
All set.
I don't think we need to buy any of this stuff right now.
I'll just go on up. Change of scenery, at least.
I can go for the health, or we could try to force in one of our boons first. So you see the color of the wreath? If it's blue, that's always going to be in the item pool or the reward pool of permanent upgrades, aka meta currency. So your darkness, gems, keys, etc., etc. It's usually not worth it to roll on that, but if you see gold, that pool goes all the way up to boons, hearts, hammers, like the temporary stuff that helps improve the run, but not your character overall, right? Like outside of things, or for future runs. Think of it that way.
Hear me on my authority.
Palm, I guess. Could still be fine. Okay. The only pattern that's like super annoying when they jump away with you with like that triangle of bombs. It's great. Especially if for me, if I'm greedy and I've committed like all my dashes to get to them after they jump to me. Like, great. Well, I'm just gonna eat the damage. And especially when you have personal liability on, sometimes you take the damage of multiple bombs. But that's not great either.
Good enough to eat.
Let's see here. Dash damage actually wouldn't be too terrible. But getting an extra 2 damage every half second? It's not too bad either. And that's per stack too. $35 damage every half second. Sure, why not?
I grow stronger.
And go see Miss Eurydice. Probably our best choice. Getting her early on in Asphodel, you can help prep up your mid game a little bit better.
Welcome.
Let me talk to her first though. This?
Just the ingredient I needed, hun. Thank you so much. You know, you weren't near as bad as I'd heard.
Oh, don't worry, we're still getting to know each other. Plenty of time for me to live up to my notorious reputation. Though I'm surprised you've heard of me at all. Eurydice, how can you cook so much with all the searing heat around these parts? Has it been lava flooded like this all the time?
The searing heat? I am dead, Your Royal Majesty. Searing's just a cooking technique to me. Don't need to sleep either. I can just keep cooking up a storm. It's not so bad.
Man, not having to sleep? As much as I love sleep, not having to sleep would be pretty good. So, I'd probably say 8 times out of 10, unless I have a really nice boon setup, or I've just been kind of unlucky with boons. Getting 2 purples up to heroic for free could be really good later on. Getting a level for each palm is alright, but if you're still kind of building up towards your duos, your legendaries, you're trying to force out tier 2s, I almost always go for Refreshing Nectar. Actually, I'd probably say 9 out of 10 times. Because guarantees for the next 3 boons to have upgraded rarity, pretty nice. Because upgraded rarity means, well, rare stuff.
That's good. Bye.
And we get another Fated Authority too. Nice. Alright. He's just gonna stand all the way out there. Captain America! Shield slash! Money pot?
Lots of coin there.
We'll go for Mr. Uncle Poseidon first.
Course is set. Oh god, I love snakes.
Hell? Oh god. Just gotta make sure we avoid the big statue boy. And I guess just keep stacking hangover status on him. Nice.
I didn't catch her name.
I mean, we can get his call if we want to. I feel like I want something with damage though. Sucking Treasure's like a really good neutral boon to take, just need stuff. But I guess we'll go for Typhoon's Fury, it'll just help our room clear. Not gonna really help us bosses, but you know, is what it is.
Let's make some waves.
I'm gonna alter this, maybe we can get a boon here.
Change of plan.
Oh, Hermes.
Back.
I was like, there is one over here, right? Ow.
Come try me.
Ow. He had armor. I shouldn't have like been greedy there. Try to stop him.
Want to bring you in on something, boss? The reason that Uncle Poseidon got to you before I did is I let him. He's under the impression he's as spry as ever.
Probably gonna go for Greatest Reflex.
That's Godspeed, alright.
Having a multi-dash just opens up your mobility options, and that's really good. We need Nectar, getting another Fated Authority, though. We need keys anyways, so that's fine. Oh, hey. I think we only got one boon in Asphodel.
It's Charon.
Hmm.
Hey Charon, I'm in Asphodel now, aren't I? I'd always heard this was some flower-covered meadow-type place, not such a terrifying hellscape.
Hmm.
Couldn't agree more, mate.
Let's go ahead and grab max life. Don't need that. Thinking of this? I think we can hold off a little bit for now. Save our money for something else in Elysium when we make it out there.
Touch me and I shall have your heads.
Fine, get to... Like, are you gonna, like, just stay up there? Guess we could just do that, sure. Guess what we could do is, like, just stack up, like, the hangover stacks. And then just spam shield if we have, like, a whole bunch of heads near themselves. Oops. Like, I finally figured out how to actually dodge through that. Like, the shotgun arrows. Wait for him to charge, and then as soon as he starts charging white, get right behind him. You'll dodge through all of the arrows most of the time. And it's a lot more consistent than trying to, like, coast through them. Oh god. Ah! Nope. I'm surprised, like, the shield's bouncing, like, all the way over there. Oh great, they've been spawning in skeletons this entire time. That's wonderful. Oops, I went there a little bit too early. Nice.
Any more heads you'd like chopped off?
And we can go fishing.
Denizens of the deep, arise.
That's a fancy way to just call, or to call them instead of just saying fish.
Right there.
Denizens of the deep.
Slavog.
It looks so cute though. The Elysium.
They're already expecting you up in Elysium.
Guess we can go for Dionysus. Try to get that duo. Getting a little late for it now, but, you know, whatever. I mean, actually, it still will probably be good for Temple. Because at best, we can get 3 boons off of the 5 routes, if we're lucky. And sometimes we'll be able to buy some more, too.
I've returned.
Go for a hammer, go for Hermes. Get our second hammer. Let's just get that out of the way.
There.
Ooh, knocked him right into the arrow. Oops. I'm gonna take out the splitters first, because they're a little bit more annoying. Like while I'm trying to deal with like great swords or great spears. Any of the exalteds.
This shield's about to get a whole lot stronger.
World Smasher. Full rush is replaced with a close hit that deals 70 damage. Huh. I've never tried that, but I also want to stay a little safe here. Guess we can go Breaching Rush or Sudden Rush, either or. Being able to deal with armor a little bit faster would be pretty nice. Let's get this out of the way. I mean, all of them are new to us anyway.
In the name of Hades.
Darn. So we'll just go for cash. I was hoping for a boon, but it's okay.
That one's regenerating.
No, you don't. No?
That one's fully rearmed.
Really? So fast, not this time.
Who else?
Ow! Trying to like set up the charge. Apparently I was not faced towards him enough. Let's stay right there. Definitely need to get a little bit of health here. Below half now. Or just above, slightly above half. I can go for more palms, but I'll go for more money. Either have us have a nice Karen shop later, or just to give us options for wells in case we need them. Either we need them, or, you know, we find yarns of Ariadne. So we can force higher rarity.
Farewell.
Extra cash. You know, we can go for Patroclus. Sure.
Oh.
Hello.
Still toiling around within Elysium, I see. Battling my brethren. In the name of glory, is that it?
I'm heading for the surface. Though your brethren are slowing me down, whether for glory or at my father's behest.
Your father? Ah, that's right. But you're the prince, aren't you? You must see plainly then what your birthright amounts to. You're no better off than any of us here. Now go.
Can go for the extra 30%. Healing, even though I have one more 8% here. Or we can expedite some of these runes. If I go for jerky. I'll go for jerky. 10 encounters is pretty nice. Wish I could reroll this to like Poseidon or something, but let's go for Dionysus.
You choose to challenge me again. Not many in Elysium so dare. Then I accept.
Wait, I never challenged you. The entrance to your chamber looks like any other pathway in Elysium. I have no quarrel with you, sir.
To step into my chamber is to challenge me. It is a custom since the time I lived and breathed in darkness. I will send you into such a darkness now.
Ooh. I thought he would drop a little bit further behind me. Okay. I guess somehow cleave behind me. Ouch. I let go of that bull charge a little bit too early.
I think not. Interesting.
Sometimes you have to be careful. Like that, the double or the double swipe. Sometimes he'll instantly cancel to a third hit instead of jumping, so you can't always rely on it once he goes into like the desperation phase. I've had so many different times where like I've gotten caught by surprise from it. Because you're always anticipating being able to wail on him at least 2 more hits. Because he's just gonna jump at you. Other times he just slaps you right in the face. I took a lot of damage there. I'm not really excited about that.
Who's the short one now, huh? Hello there, Dionysus.
Yeah.
Zag, your uncle's passing through. Not Dad, the other one, I mean. And he just wanted to check in, see how you're doing, so...
Duo time.
Aha! There you are, my little nephew. Dionysus showing you the ropes or what? You want a real feast, though? You just stick with me. I'll take my blessing. Go.
Oh, anyway, we're here, man, waiting up for you. We know you're gonna make it, I would say, eventually.
Duo time. Any boons you find are more potent. Minimum rarity. Epic. Still nice.
Time to feast.
And we get money. I guess. It's a lot of armor, dudes. Ow. That's what I get for stopping my bull rush, like literally in front of one of those pokey statues. Oh gosh, flame wheels. Not one of my favorites. Never one of my favorites. Stay over there. No, you don't. Hit me. Butterflies? Like, I'm trying to force this to, like, stay over land so I can actually beat the crap out of it. There we go, finally. Took forever. Healing, please? Sure. Gemstones or nectar? Go for a nectar. Not fire. That's me, please. You. Back. You can have a nice little cozy corner with the statues. And hang out with them. Chariot. Careful. Should break the armor. Now we can bully it. But first...
Just getting started.
You guys can stop. Ow.
Who doesn't love this stuff?
Enemies. More darkness. Sure.
Security.
Your dust.
Gotta break off the armor. Whew. Nice.
Fine. Help yourself.
Well, that's better.
Let's go for Hermes. Man.
Hear something.
Death approaches. Thought you could just get away from me, did you?
Thanatos. I figured it was only a matter of time before Father sent you after me to do his dirty work.
Zagreus, is that really why you think I'm here? Let's see how many of these wretches you can kill before I send them to the lowest depths, where you belong yourself. Here come your father's forces.
Let them come.
Thanatos.
Death and decay.
One of the best.
Your turn.
No.
Useless.
Must stay ahead of you in kills.
Not yet.
Must have better KDA.
You're already dead.
Call of Duty.
Who dies next?
Oh. Okay, it's still fine.
That one's rearming.
Oh, no, you don't. Ah. Ow, 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 ow. Man, we took a lot of damage there. That's not good. Oh! Okay, that's on me. I ran right into the arrow. We're still in the lead. That's all that matters. I'm gonna let Than take this one. And then finish it off.
You still alive?
Lord Hermes, please accept this gift as a small token of my appreciation. Thank you for always keeping me on my toes.
Oh, mighty keen of you to leave a tip there, boss. And I have a tip for you. Don't be slow. Maybe this will help with that.
Lord Hermes, I'm in your debt.
We needed that.
In the name of Hades.
I don't really care for the flurry cast. We'll eventually get that flurry cast built, I'm sure. But I kinda need the dodge chance since I already blew one of our, Adaptified.
That's a relief.
You left, without so much as telling me goodbye. I suppose you knew I'd catch up with you sooner or later. Is that it? No escaping death and all?
I left when it was necessary, Than. I thought of you and hoped you'd understand. I have to do this.
That's more motivation than I've ever heard from you. Well, if you won't say it, I'll say it. Goodbye, Zagreus.
Hmm.
Rude.
Rude! I really like Thanatos. Like, his events are really fun. Like, being able to fight in an arena with, like, an ally is really cool. And his keepsake is really nice, too. But we'll talk about that once we actually finally get it. Oh, wanna potentially buy a boom? If we can? If he's nice and good? Okay. Still fine, I guess. Darn it. I was gonna say, it's like, we could buy, I don't know, any boom. But it's okay.
Well equipped to deal with you, short one. though I know better than to disregard your might.
Speak for yourself, Asterius.
Sparklies.
I, for one, know only pure contempt for this foul demon
Pure
from his
contempt.
underhanded fighting style. A style we shall easily dismantle now.
I mean, my fighting style comes from the great Achilles. So if you say that's underhanded, you're just being rude. Ooh, that's the instant charge. I thought I was behind the pillar, that's why I didn't move.
Who taught you such sloppy technique?
Achilles. Okay. I thought. Ooh, greedy.
Yes. No holding back.
Trying not to. There we go.
You struck down the ball.
You're next, King.
As we slowly just punch him in the butt.
Now it is abundantly apparent that you are beneath me, fiend.
Is it? I mean, he's just slowly walking away from me getting punched in the butt. I mean, alright.
Gods of Olympus, I shall stop this monster.
Ah! Ow! Okay, getting hit by that twice wasn't great. There we go. Our damage versus bosses is still kind of slow, so I'm hoping to get some power.
What a find.
Thanks.
Shade there. Have I got a fan?
I do. Yay. So we're looking to get our Deathdefies back, or that one Deathify back.
That I shall be seeing you quite soon.
Need damage.
Something new to try.
Go ahead and level up that acorn. You're gonna need it later. Well, I got the Deathify back.
I can do this. I can do this. I've reached the surface.
Ooh,
I
fish.
can see a fish. Here, fishies. You're mine.
Stonewall.
I got a stone wall.
I don't want to go for those now.
Should come in useful.
Kill shot, don't really care too much about. Hunter's Mark can help us for room here. But I think I'm gonna go for support fire, just for the extra damage there.
Guide my hand.
This one.
Hey, what's with that Chiron, man? He's sort of, I don't know, though I am glad he's been of service.
Ooh, numbing sensation, though. I feel like I want Dionysus' aid, because that'll also help us for just straight up damage, too. This will help us for kiting, which is nice. We'll go for the 8.
What's on offer here?
2 boons, huh? Let's go see what this is.
Hi. Give it up.
Dang. Slamming it into the wall basically just annihilated the armor. Just keep playing pinball with it, basically. Oops. Always be careful of the dumb traps here. They hurt. Or at the very least, if you hit the switch, just stay on the switch. You have to get onto it. You need to stop.
It's such a cruelty that your father hid the knowledge of your birth and life from us, my cousin. It's unacceptable.
An
Failing
exchange.
shot instead of flood shot? That can be okay. And it gets it off the fated choice list. Yeah, that could potentially protect us.
Poseidon won't mind, will he?
Much as I want to buy Hydrolite, 8% per chamber feels kind of bad. Like, I'm looking for the flat heal.
I'll pay for that.
Sure.
If I were a Satysack, where would I be? Idiot.
Idiot. Well, at least room clear's going super fast. That's nice. One solace I have. Nice.
Satyrs here. In the name of Hades.
Peer pressure though? Bad influence though. Uh-huh. Sure. This will definitely help with room clear.
That's a lot of coin. Had quite enough here, thanks. Maybe I should check the other passageways before I leave.
It's usually a good idea. I love Failing Shot. Got a huge hitbox, deflex, and AoE. And it tracks too. And a Julian's Fries. Anything worth selling? We can't get any more boons, so technically I could sell this. The only thing well, if we make enough for the Hermes boon, that'll at least be epic, so never mind. We'll hold on to that. Oh goody, my favorite room. Hint, it's not. Like, there's always so much going on in this room, whether it's the poison vents on the sides, the saw blades, the fact that your one Mandragora pool is in the middle. You know, where it's easy to run into saw blades. Great! This room is nothing but fun. Ow. The saw blades deal 20 damage per hit too. It's rough.
Should be able to get back through here. You hungry, Zagreus?
Actually, I want the palm.
I'll take this one.
The same damage will help us for the other rooms. 1% extra on the special. Be nice. Let's go for the other palm. Probably won't go for the cash, unless for whatever reason we find like a whole bunch of cash in this set of chambers. Where I think it's gonna be... oh god dang it. Where we think we're going to potentially hit the 500 for Hermes. I don't think that's gonna happen though.
Not now.
I really don't. But we'll see. Like, actually, it's an elite room that has the O-Ball. Because we have, like, the free 65% up, I believe. So, I don't know, maybe we actually will.
Father thinks my chambers are a mess. Olympus.
I was like, what's still alive?
The power of Olympus.
Sure.
Much appreciated.
45 damage every half second. Let me think here. I like to say the base amount is 200. They gave us enough, yeah. Sure. Maybe Hermes will have something nice for us.
No use.
And we could potentially find another Well of Charon to maybe pop us out. Health-wise. It's either that or give us something that we could potentially bring with us into Hades' fight.
Some of Charon's wares.
Like this. That.
I'll just take this one.
Never a big fan of this room. Just not a big fan of the rats in general. This stupid poison.
Okay.
Just not a fan.
Where are they coming from?
Nice.
Should be useful.
And we might as well grab the flurry cast, just get that out of our baited list.
The prince compels the multi-headed hound to let him pass.
Thanks, bud. Cerberus stuffed with food. Alright, Dad. Go.
don't think I'll ever get accustomed to the breeze.
My brothers and my sisters and myself, we too wanted to slay our parents. The Titans. Bastards. And worse.
And you succeeded. Chopped up some of them into many tiny bits and sprinkled them throughout the pits of Tartarus so they can't regenerate. Or so I hear. Inspiring, really.
We had no recourse at the time save to collaborate. Developed a specific plan and saw it through. And the Titans. You think me cruel, yet know nothing of cruelty. But here, you want something to hate, then have it. Fall, I said.
Like, I honestly wanted to block it and not dodge it, just so it would actually consume it. But, I don't know, whatever.
Not yet.
Okay, I can't reach that one. It's just gonna be out of my reach, it's fine. I'll keep the poison up. Three acorns left.
You dare lash out against me like this, boy?
What do you think, Father? Come through that.
And back to being poisoned, Father. 2 acorn left. 1 left.
Observe.
I'm gonna save my greater call for his last call of wretches, so I can also hit him and potentially get him to phase 2 faster. Go.
Time for a real feast. That drunkard's power means nothing to me.
One more acorn. I thought I held into that blow rush long enough. Apparently not. Whew.
Now that we had our little warm-up, it is time that we began in earnest.
Father.
Fire!
As soon as we get that greater call, we'll go ahead and call.
I got just the thing for you.
Dang it. Let's keep the poison on you. Halfway through our call. Oh gosh. Just play it safe here. Like, there's a way to dodge through, Like, if you're pretty much, like, right next to him, you can actually just, like, keep swinging on him.
Absolutely.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Two more. We should be able to just tank through the rest of this, if need be. Granted, we shouldn't because it's bad habits, but, you know, it's fine.
No matter how many times you beat me, we're family. There's no escaping that. Blast you.
Nice.
In my father's name.
Let's see. What were our... Like, this wasn't too bad a run. We really didn't start seeing a lot of good power till Temple. At least, like, our room clear was good. Like, our boss clear was super weak, though. This was fine. That did kind of okay. Yeah, there wasn't anything crazy special about this one. Except for exclusive access. Like, that was, like, the most unique thing we got. This helped us for room clear. Fun. But hey, it ended up working out in the end. Cool, cool, cool.
Blood of the Titans.
The trials of Prince Zagreus have only just begun.
Whoa! Alrighty guys, well, thanks so much for watching. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to put them down in the comment section below. Make sure to join our Discord server, where if you have any questions about the game and you don't want to post it on YouTube, hey, that's a way to share your runs, get some questions answered, and hang out. Plus, we like it when people say hi there, as well as on the Twitch channel. But anyway guys, until next time, thanks for watching, good luck in your runs, bye-bye!